Let's go, girls. Come on.
Hey y'all. Okay, so let me just say first and foremost, it is August 28th, 2019, Wednesday. Yes. This is Floss Tube 26, I believe. I'm Amy, and let's get this going super fast. I literally just got home, walked in the door, sat down, pressed record. Nothing is prepped and ready to go, per usual. I just had lunch with my kids' vice principal for a belated birthday, let's hang out thing. It was cool. It was a lot of fun. Just chit-chatted. Scarlett didn't do anything wrong. I didn't get expelled from school today. So it was fantastic. Let's see. I'm so scatterbrained. I literally ran up the stairs. I think I left my brain outside in the heat. Let's start with, I wanted to show, we'll get to the stitching in a minute, because the other issue that I have is that on Wednesdays now, my kids have early release days every Wednesday. So, it's now 12:01 in the afternoon. I have to leave here in approximately 40 minutes to go back to the school to pick up my children. But, Linda, focus. Linda, focus. Listen, Linda, I don't have time for you today. Words. There we go. Trying to get the glare out there. These ones are called Literally Dead. They glow in the dark. I'm not fixing the focus. We're just gonna leave it. Oh, you can see the change in color. I hope you guys got that. This one goes from like a teal to a blue. You can see the blue, but the glare is in the way. These ones are called Raise Your Spirits. These are the new Halloween sets that just came out. I grabbed 4. This one is called Material Ghoul. Love the red and black. The red and black was a huge hit last year, so I'm really glad they came out with a different design. And this one has got to be my ultimate favorite. Can you see how it changes from the blue to the purple? This is called Hex Girlfriend. Yeah, pretty sure I'm wearing those for Halloween. Okay, refocus, Linda. And I'm wearing simple colors today, so there's no design or anything. The pink is Neon Nevada, and the silver is Shangri-La, I think. I did a live yesterday on Facebook with my friend Jennifer. Hi Jen, if you're watching. She was kind enough to throw a nail party for me so we could try to win the new fall sets. It was just her and me hanging out, which was totally fine. So, I had taken off the pink from this hand so that way I could demo if anyone needed me to demo anything. So that's Color Street out the way. If anyone's interested in Gidge boxes or has any questions about my monthly subscription Gidge box, let me know down below. Those will be, I'm so excited. I'm going to start prepping them up pretty soon because they ship out on the 6th. So, there's that. Okay. All the Color Street shindig is out the way. I'm hoping to do a Scissor Fob Friday this week because last week I did not do one. And yes, Regina, it was for your mermaid. This is the camera, okay? This is the camera that the hubby got for my birthday. I don't know if you need to see. It's a Mel Cam something or other. And I think that it would work just fine. Except for my husband is not satisfied with the quality of how it works. Especially for my stitch. Oh, did I just turn it on? Don't touch nothing. Okay. So for my Stitch With Me's, that camera does not work because it's not very clear. And I want you guys to be able to see very clearly the stitching. And because I know for me when I watch Stitch With Me videos, I'm one of those weird people. I actually watch how you're stitching to try to figure out where your mind is going, especially if you're a color completer. I want to know where you're going. Like, I may not be able to see your pattern and I don't need to. I just want to know, because you can kind of figure out, are you doing it row by row? Are you doing it column by column? Are you doing a 10 block per 10 block? Does that make sense? So when I watch people who do really large projects like I do, are you a color completer? Are you a parker? How are you parking? Because the parking thing is still beyond me. It's fascinating. I love watching it. The circle on my screen is driving me crazy. I don't know what's happening. I have a round circle right about here on my face. But I don't know why, Linda. Why? Why is it there? It's never been there before. It's okay. The hubby changed some settings on here to hopefully make this clearer as well, because I was having issues with that before, obviously. So I will continue to use my phone for the camera to stitch, for the Stitch With Me's. And I'm using my phone right now, obviously, because I showed you the camera, for the frontal face-to-face Wednesday updates. But I'm hoping that I can use that camera for my scissor fob, because the way I have to situate my phone, it doesn't work for the scissor fob Fridays. The videos would be upside down, if that makes sense. And then if we were to flip it, it would be a mirrored image, and I don't like that. I don't know why that irritates me, but I don't like the mirrored image. It confuses me, especially because I know that it's a mirrored image. You may not know, but I know. I don't like it. So I'm hoping that I can record Scissor Fob Friday with me on Friday with the new camera, and that it'll work as planned. One can only hope. Let's get to stitching, shall we? I am still doing the arbitrary August. Today is actually my last day. I had 14 projects on my wheel, so that put me, I got to work on each project twice. The way I did it was I put all 14 projects on one Decisions Roulette. I almost said Tiny Decisions, but that's not my app. I do not have an iPhone. It's the Decisions Roulette. So I put 14 of, which was pretty much all my whips, on the wheel, and I let it run through the entire 14 before I touched any other project again, because I didn't want to work on one project 5 days in a row in case my wheel decided I want to mess with you, so I'm just going to keep picking this one. So once the choice was made, I would remove that one from the wheel and move on to the next one until I ran out of the wheel, and then start a new 14 selection wheel again. Yeah, it's pretty hot outside, and I'm pretty sure my brain is still in the car. You follow. I know you guys get me. Okay, so today's wheel choice, well, last, was the Snow White Cottage. Oh, I had to show you guys 2 weeks worth. So you guys are pretty much going to see all my projects, which is this one right here. I originally started dead center because that's where I thought you had to start. Now I know that you can start anywhere you want, so now I'm up in this area. I totally forgot. I didn't do a video last week because we were waiting on the camera, and then we did not mess with the camera in time. This is where I'm at right now. The last time you saw it, I didn't have any of the blue. You guys can see that. Any of this blue was not here the last time, because that's what I worked on this morning before I went to the lunch. So that's what I'm going to continue working on tonight, is that. So I'll set that over there. And hopefully I have these somewhat in order. One can only hope. Try to stay organized. Usually doesn't work in my favor, but that's okay. Be Mine is what was the day before. So we're just going to work this backwards. Just going to today, yesterday, day before, so on and so forth. This is by Tilton Crafts, Be Mine. And again, this one was a super quick workup. Oh, I can't tell you how many stitches I did today because I'm not done yet. But on Be Mine, I got 487 stitches, which, again, if you remember this one, this was the Stitch With Me. It was all just 310. So I still have this little bit to go right here, Peeping Tom, and then 99% of this entire stretch right here, except for like 6 squares in this box and like 2 squares in that box, but everything else is 310. So I think I'm going to pretty much do what I did last year, which is I'm going to continue with the arbitrary August. Just going to keep going with it. And I like the fact that, because the way I do my journal, not my journal, my planner, is I draw out a 1,000 square box. My main goal every day is to fill in at least one box which represents 10 stitches. My ultimate goal is to fill 1,000 stitches. Anywhere in between is a bonus. If does that work? Does that make sense? I feel like I say does that make sense a lot because I'm questioning what's happening. So, like as you can see here, Technology Meltdown got 328, but Haunted Mansion got 554, and Crazy Cat Chloe only got 129. So I document how many stitches I've done. So it's kind of my own homework assignment because I really love the idea of the magical stitches and the, what's the other one I've heard? The 30 minute day, 30 minute, wow, my brain is in the car. 30 minutes a day challenge, something like that. And then there's been one where you like stitch 10 minutes in silence, and I love the idea of all of that, except for the fact that I know my follow through, and my follow through is not good. Because I don't like being told what to do. Even by myself. If I tell myself to do it, I don't wanna. So I figure this way there's a lot of wiggle room. 10 stitches, 1,000 stitches. Main goal is at least 10. This is not Bake Everything with Love. See, I done messed it up. This one is Bake Everything with Love. So, I think for now, I'm going to continue with the arbitrary. The whole point of me telling you all this was, I think I'm going to continue with the arbitrary August like I did last year. I think I went all the way through September with it, and then I got bored with it. And then I wanted to work on projects more than for one day. So I think when that starts happening, instead of doing the wheel twice, I'll just do the wheel once, and whatever gets chosen, I work 2 days back to back on that specific project. If you've met me, you know that this, just go with it. We're just gonna go with it. So this is Bake Everything with Love. This was our Stitch With Me on Monday. And I actually made some progress. There was no frogging. Shh. Don't tell the project. I got 482 stitches in. So, whereas before, showing you the right side, yes, it's only backwards to me. I had only had this, and this completed. And I finished all of this, and most of this, and then I think from right about here or here is what I got completed with the Stitch With Me. So there's that one. And I think definitely for the Stitch With Me, so I don't panic about which project am I going to do, which one am I going to work on, I think I'm just going to continue to use the wheel for that as well. So that way I don't have to freak out. Now, Crazy Cat Chloe, which is this young lady right here. This is for my Scarlet, if she'll focus. There we go. Crazy Cat Chloe, I have a love-hate relationship with. This is the one that I tried learning how to do the parking, decided I didn't want to do the parking, was going to try to do the cross-country, come to realize that cross-country on this project is not going to work because of how many stitches are in the wear and all that stuff. Sorry if I'm speaking super fast. So I've gone back to the parking because I don't know why. I really don't. My brain on this project is not cooperating in any way, shape, or form. Let's just go with that. So over here I did the cross-country thing, and then over here I'm back to the parking. So, not that you can see that. I got, I think, these 2.5 blocks done. 1 block and a half, somewhere in there. So, every stitch counts. I know, every stitch counts, but that doesn't make it less irritating. Although I do realize now that that is actually a pattern. What is that, the teacup? It's like the purse. Okay, in my defense, listen. It looks like a cheetah pattern from here, but when you look at it from here, Stop it. Linda. Oh, and I just moved. Linda, focus. Linda, focus. I cannot explain my theory if you don't focus, Linda. This does not... Words. Are you for real right now? I didn't even touch the phone. Oh, geez. Okay, when you're holding it like this, and you see red, and gray, and blue, and light blue, and black, and pink, and burgundy, and purple, that does not look like a cheetah print. Until you pull it all the way back here and realize it's a cheetah print. Okay. Listen, Chloe. Crazy cat Chloe has definitely driving me crazy. And making me possibly look a little crazy. That's okay. But that one's from Scarlett. It just reminds me of her so much. And just gonna, come on little buddy, you can do it. It's like all my projects know when I'm in a rush. They get all crazy. Did I tell you how many I got done? 129. That's gonna be a hot mess. Stuff is just gonna start falling. I know it. So we're just gonna put that down there and move on. Haunted Mansion Sal. It's by Tiny Modernist. Let's not show you that. Let's show you this. Which is this one. I really just need to go through and print up the picture. And now that I'm thinking about that, I think some of these may have come up twice, so if it does come up twice, I won't show it again. But I think I made some progress with this one since the last time you've seen it. I had 554 stitches added to this one. This was done on my birthday, which was on the Saturday. I got most of that moon done. You're going to see the little bats forming. I got most of that moon done. I was pretty excited. I am dreading having to figure out where I went wrong with all this, but I'm just going to keep working up because I'll get there eventually. I'll figure it out. I mean, I probably won't figure out where I went wrong, but I'll figure out a way to tweak it, I hope. Okay, so that was Haunted Mansion. Then we have Technology Meltdown. This is the one that I'm doing for me because me and technology, obviously. Oh, let's show you the picture. Hopefully glare. No? Okay. I was trying to make it easy. This is Technology Meltdown. This is a Haid by Randall Sprengler. Chart designed by Michelle Sayeda. And I'm doing this. This is the only one that's different. Everything else is on 18 count. Except for Haunted Mansion. I think that one's on 32 count linen. This one's on 25, 1/1. Yep. And I got 328 stitches done on this one. And a lot of it was this, it's almost the same blue I'm working on for the cottage, but it's all in through here. So there's, I feel like this one's so little compared to the rest of them, because it doesn't take up much space. 1/1 is definitely tiny. And my part thread has decided to jump ship. There we go. You stay there. If you hear my cat in the background, just ignore her. She's fine. She's angry that I left to go have lunch without her. She's okay. She's my smallest child. Age-wise and physically. Then we have, oh, I have to grab the Haids. Please hold. Maybe. Stuff is gonna start falling. Why? Because I'm panicking? Oh gosh. Close up. Hi. How are you? Okay. Let's put those. Oh, jeez Louise. All the stuff is everywhere. Which one was it that I was looking for? Mother of Dragons? Yes. Some other dragons is this one. And I made significant progress, I think. I got 600 stitches in. This was the other stitch with me that we did. And I think I got most of these freckles. That's what I'm going to call them for now. They look like freckles to me. I think I got most of that done. I think with the stitch with me, we were up here still. So, working pretty well on page 3 there, I think. I have to remember how this goes. Okay. So there's Mother of Dragon. I feel like I'm rushing so much. I'm so sorry. And then Sing a Sampler, which I took a page out of Jan Hicks's book. This is on Color and Cotton, 18 count, 16 count. I've been lying this whole time. I'm so sorry, y'all. It's a 16 count. It's called Sea Breeze. I thought it was 18. And there we are so far. So I think since the last time you've seen it, I have finished the word female and deer, and then started in on the orange for Ray. Oh. There we go. I also just got my Color and Cotton threads in yesterday, day before, somewhere in there. And there are some colors in there that I don't know how I'm going to make them work, but they are going on this pattern somewhere. Not as one of the solids, the rainbow order, but somewhere in the pattern it's happening. Like, I think I got the perfect colors for the deer. Maybe some of the flowers. I don't know. We're going to make it work. I'll show you guys those in a minute. Did I tell you how many stitches I got in on that one? It was 345, just in case I didn't. I don't know if anyone else is worried about how many stitches I got done, but I'm kind of documenting it for myself, just to prove to myself that this arbitrary August thing actually does work for me. And the Sing a Sampler, because I'm a dork and I totally forgot, it's Silver Creek Samplers, Sing a Sampler series, and I'm working on part 1 of 4. So, there's that. This is the Packers project, without the glare. I got this on either eBay or Etsy. She has a thing on both. I don't remember which one I ordered it from. I saw it, squealed, and went, that's it. And now I fold all my stitches to the inside, so when I go to show you guys, it looks like I'm really struggling. Here's where I am now. Let's see if we can make this work. Okay, come on. I started getting all the green filled in down here. I think I filled in a little bit more of this brown over here. I'm not quite sure. I think I got the green over here done. And that. That's kind of day. Because I'm panicking. My shoulder's popping. Books are dropping. Words are not easy to say. So why do I feel like, was this something I did? Or was that part of the dyeing process? Okay, I feel like I did something wrong. So let me, not wrong, like I'm a terrible person, I did something wrong. If you look on this side, it's pretty green mottled. Yes, it's all Color and Cotton. If you look on this side, can you see that stripe that just goes down? This random stripey thing that just happens to go all the way down in a perfect straight line. Is that because of the way I'm folding it? It's not rubbing up against anything. I'll just fold it this way. I'm glad it's not on the front part. I mean, not that it really matters. It's not hurting the fabric or anything. But just want to make sure it's nothing I'm doing. At least I hope not. I've heard people talk about lately the plastic ruining your... Wow. Did you see it happen? just fizzled. I've heard people talking about the plastic ruining your fabric or your charts. That's the word I was looking for. So I'm hoping that's not happening to that one, because that one's pretty much in and out all the time. Like, I hope that's not something I'm doing. Anyways, I got 404 stitches done on that one. Please don't hit the camera. Be nice. On Mythical Medieval, we're on day 19 now. I'm just going to keep going until the last not vlog. This is not a vlog. Floss Tube video. Oy vey, it's hot, y'all. It's hot outside. Okay, we worked on these lovely little ladies down here in the corner. I did not get much progress done. Not quite sure what happened that day. Who knows? But I got 122 stitches in, and I think it was mostly this orange and possibly this brown right here. I'm not quite sure. Pretty sure the orange was involved though. Okay. So 122 stitches on that guy. And Serenity. So if it's still on my cart, that means you haven't seen it yet. If it's on the floor, you've already seen it. Serenity, which is this one. And Endymion, and I'm just gonna call him Endy. It's Tuxedo Mask. That's how I know him. Tuxedo Mask. I think I'm working on page 3 on this one as well. Yes. But I'm going in the opposite direction. And this is how far I got, which is, I don't think I got very much done. How much did I do on this one? 235, so not much. I think it was this-ish, maybe? I see stitches in there that are not complete, so I'm assuming. That could always be bad, but I'm assuming that's where I stopped. Oh man, food coma. I'm ready for a nap. Can't take a nap. Gotta get the children. Okay. Before Serenity, I worked on Magnificent Wizard. Pretty excited. I got 438 stitches in. Super excited. I am so glad to see progress on this one being made. Which way do you go? This way. So I got some of these stitches up here done. Coming down here, a lot of this blue. It's really pretty blue. And I think I did a lot of fill-in in this section right here, because I don't think any of that was filled in last time. Look at those colors. These color choices are phenomenal. So yeah, progress. Progress being made in the right direction is always fantastic. Even if it's only one stitch. I might have to trim my little, this thingy. I might have to trim just a little bit off of that so it fits better in the zipper. It likes to fight with me a lot. So 438 stitches on that one. I got 292, I can't read my own writing, 292 stitches on the dragonkin, which this one was easy. It's right over here. This color, which I think is 4, no, I'm not going to remember, 415, 417, 4 something or other, is like my nemesis right now, because as you can see, it's a lot. It's a lot, and it just keeps going. It just keeps going. So, a lot of the freckles, a lot of the solid blocks, that was worked on. I think I was watching a movie with Scarlett. I think that's what happened. I was going, and I was doing really good, and then I started getting involved in the movie, and then I forgot that I was stitching, because I was too busy watching the movie. Couldn't even tell you what the movie was. I was involved. And then we had, oh boy, how do I, It was one of the Santa hangout. Just hang out for a minute. I'm gonna move this out of the way before I end up hurting it somehow. This is how my room stays a mess, because everything just slowly, just sit right here and chill. Just sit right here and chill. Just hang out for a minute. Don't move. And then I forget what I told to hang out. Where's this one, I think. Yes. So my Christmas wheel came up and I worked on a... Are you attached? Aha, you are attached. Okay. We'll move that back there. Here's my Santa. Last time I think you saw him, I had the white up until the belly. I used... Did I use a 12 thread? I did use a 12 thread. Right there on the belt. There we go. And that one is not there. Or there. It's this one. Okay. And then Mother of Dragons. So we're back to the beginning. Santa haunted. I just saw that I got a phone call. If that call comes back up, I will pause the video to answer the phone and come back. I did not work on that last packet. Is the Santa's house. I did not work on that. So Santa's got 561 stitches, which was awesome. And then when I left you on Wednesday, I was working on the Haunted Mansion Sal, which got 480 stitches that day when I left on the Wednesday. So that's it. You're all caught up. I'm all caught up, let's be real. Working on the Snow White today. Oh, I should probably not stick my pattern or my project anywhere near a drink that's leaking, because it's that hot. Oh, it just dripped all over me. It's okay. It's just hot. It's just hot. Okay. Got my color and cotton fabric. This one is Havana. Did I share this one with you already? It was set off to the side. Maybe not. I don't remember. This is my color and cotton fabric. I'm going to use this one for the new project that I start tomorrow called I Remember. I'm doing that one in honor of my mom. And maybe I can pull a Jan Hicks here. We'll see. See if I'm smart enough to figure this out. Don't hold your breath. It's me and technology, and I'm using two things at once. This could get dangerous. Is this one. There's just, my mother was in love with Hawaii and obsessed with the beach that was out there, and that's where she wanted me to put her ashes. I'm not doing it, but that's where she wanted to be. So just something about that picture. It was like a Japanese anime. This girl looking deep into the dark ocean on a full moon beautiful night. Something about it just called to me and said this has to be done. So I'm gonna start that one tomorrow for my mom. And oh, the threads, because these are flipping gorgeous. They're gorgeous. Let's see if I can. Okay, hopefully Linda will cooperate with me and I can show them off properly the way I should. Those are actually pretty true to color. This is coming up a little bit brighter than it should. It's a little bit, yeah, maybe if my shoulder keeps popping. do that? Nope, still too bright. That's okay. It's close enough. I like this yellow, creamy yellow too. So this one is Cherries Jubilee. This one is Pale Orc. O-C-H-R-E. Orcher? Orchard. I'm not quite sure. This one is Russet. Russet? Russet? That one's actually coming up true to color, which is kind of impressive because it's kind of a, I don't want to say brown, but it's kind of a brown color. Okay, this one is Tusk. And this one is Marlin. This one has got to have some of my favorite of all time colors in it. Are you ready? S'mores Yelling. That's not my favorite color. S'mores just yelling. Look at those. Oh my goodness. This one. Holy flippin' cow. That's coming across blue. Oh no, that's a little more true. Yeah. Holy crud. Okay. Silver Lining. Whoops. Silver Lining. Yep. Celestin. That's a pretty blue. Sky blue color. Begonia. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. I can only hope. It's like a pinkish lavender color. Freaking unicorn tail. Look at it. Look at it. It's like pale yellow with light blues that go into a gorgeous pink to a lavender to a purplish color. I have no idea what I'm using that on, but it's unicorn tail. And Mermaid's Folly, because yes. Gorgeous. By far my favorite color. Now this is the one that I'm like, I can't switch my green out for this one because it's too blue. And I can't switch out my blue for it because it's too green. So I have to figure out a way to make this one work. In my Sing a Sampler series, I'm going to find a spot for it. It's going to happen. And this one, the mermaid, not mermaid, the unicorn tail, that might end up being some flowers in there. I have no idea. But a lot of these colors are going to start making it into the Sing a Sampler. Oh, this is the one that I was talking about that I think will be good for my deer. The Russet and the Tusk. I think I can use this for the deer's body and this for the spots. That might just happen. I'm converting the entire thing to color and cotton threads, so I kind of have no idea what I'm doing until I get there, if that makes sense at all, because it doesn't make sense to me, because I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so on that note, I'm going to keep going with the Snow White. Tomorrow I start the I Remember. And I will do I Remember because I have the 3 days that were free. So I'll have I Remember until Sunday. Because Sunday starts the 1st. And I think I'm going to start the wheel again. But this time I'll have 15 whips on it. So I'll have 1 day free to do whatever I feel like or not stitch at all. I have one option. 1 day option. So. And because I'm a dork, I forgot to hit the pause and the restart, so we're gonna start from here. Because I was gonna say bye, but my thing cut me off again, per usual. Yeah. So, now that I'm no longer being rushed, I mean, I am kind of rushed because I gotta leave in 5 minutes. But, I'm gonna work on I Remember for the next 3 days. And then on the 1st, which is Sunday, I'm gonna start the wheel again with 15 things on the wheel with 1 day of free space, meaning I get to choose whichever project I want. I think from this point forward, I'm going to start the I Remember. I am thinking that I'm going to have no more new starts, except for I just purchased something from Michelle Bendy's D-Stash, and it's a geisha with angel wings, which is freaking perfect. So I think I'm going to save that one for my mom's birthday, which is December 7th, and I'm going to start that one, and then I need to stop with the starts because I have too much. If it can't fit on the wheel twice, I need to get rid of something to make it fit on the wheel twice. So I'm either going to have to start UFOing projects or I'm going to have to start finishing stuff. Famous last words. Okay, on that note, I'm going to bid you adieu. Stay random, don't kiss your projects, and I'll see you guys next time.